Yeah, sure, dude. Yeah, totally. The European nations definitely care about democracy. The fuck are you talking about? You got Hungary right there. Okay, shut up. Also, it has nothing to do with real democracy. That's just cope. Don't listen to any number of different reasons that like the EU claims Turkey can't join the EU. I'm telling you right now, it's not the repression. It's not the fact that it's not democratic or a true democracy. It is entirely because it's just a nation of Muslims. It is seen as a direct faucet of Muslim migration coming from all these scary places. That's what Erdogan used to his advantage as well when dealing with Europe for the longest time. He was like, yeah, you don't want to arrest this like Kurdish journalist in the Netherlands or whatever. Guess what? I will literally send 6 million Syrians to the Greek border right now. That was his weapon to wield against Europe. That was a big part of the reason why he was so pro Syrian refugees. That and because he got money. He'd be like, oh, dude, if you don't do my wishes, if you don't do my bidding, I will ship the Syrian migrants directly, the Syrian refugees directly to your doorstep. Yeah, they've seized all of his assets right here. Ekrem İmamoğlu ortağı oldu. İmamoğlu inşaata savcılık kararıyla el konuldu. They seized his company. This is his construction company that he is a partner in. He's a co-owner of. They seized his assets. They literally threw him in jail. It's just completely ridiculous. Yeah, it's just regular dictator shit. You know, this Erdogan guy seems like he would do great on corrupt talk. What the hell is corrupt talk? Yeah. Okay, let's continue.
Live now. In a moment,
Does the EU say nothing? Yeah, Erdogan has the most motion right now in terms of foreign policy. So good luck. Like they'll maybe lightly condemn if they ever condemn him at all. This is the highest he has ever been in terms of his foreign policy. He hand delivered Syria to America and Israel. He has continued delivering energy to Syria, or not Syria, sorry, to Israel through his son's logistics and shipping company, while simultaneously doing a BDS on Israel, fake. Okay, they changed the manuscripts to make it seem like they're shipping stuff to Palestine when in fact they're actually directly shipping it to Israel. He is. I mean, yeah, he is saying that he's going to defend Zelensky. He took that aura farming photo with Zelensky with the umbrellas. Like, it's just, or manifest, not manuscript. Sorry, I said the wrong word. The shipping manifest. He is pro Ukraine. He cooked Syria at the behest of NATO and America and Israel. This is the highest. He is enjoying tremendous amounts of support. The arc of history bends towards Erdogan. Yeah. So I don't think that the European leaders or anyone really is going to get that mad about Erdogan. As a matter of fact, I would go so far as to say the reason why he thinks he's capable of doing this without much pushback from European counterparts is because of the incredible plays he's made. He's like a playmaker, dude. This is like if you got a superstar quarterback and I don't know, he's on the verge of winning your fourth Super Bowl for you, and you know maybe he's got a little bit of a drug problem on the side. Maybe he beats his wife or whatever. People are gonna look in the other direction. They're gonna be like, "Come on, dude, he throws the football really good." That's the attitude. That is the attitude that people have towards Erdogan. Other leaders have towards Erdogan, especially right now. What the F? Why am I following this fool? I'm out. I don't know. Why are you following me, Godfather? Maybe you'll learn a thing or two about politics, though, if you stay in.
We will get the very latest from her, but just a little bit of background to this, because Turkish prosecutors have spoken since that statement by Ekrem İmamoğlu. They have said that Mr. İmamoğlu has been charged with being head of a criminal organization and also of bribery and extortion. They say that there are also local reports that he's accused of aiding the...
They hit him with the PKK too? Nice. Bro, there is something really funny about Recep Tayyip Erdogan saying that Ekrem İmamoğlu is aiding the PKK, which is a classic. Trump is doing that right now, saying that all undocumented immigrants are actually terrorists. If you support Palestine, you're a terrorist. You're getting shipped out of this country. That's what Erdogan always has done, right? Saying, oh, you're PKK. Oh, you're Fethullah Gulen. Now, what's funny about it, especially saying this right now, is that Erdogan is the officially most pro-PKK guy out there. His coalition literally brought Öcalan, Abdullah Öcalan, the leader of the PKK that has been arrested, life in prison, living on a fucking island, okay? They literally talked to him and told him to do a call to put down your arms to all Kurdish revolutionary groups, okay? That happened like a month ago. So for him to turn around and be like, and this guy's pro-PKK, fuck him, is really funny. Like you literally did a treaty with the PKK like last week. What do you mean this guy's pro-PKK?
The banned Kurdish Workers' Party, an organisation that is banned in Turkey. And they say that over 100 others have been detained as part of the same probe. Mr. Imamoglu's party, the CHP, have said that his detention marks a coup attempt against our next president. We know that there is...
Things are so weird in Turkey, okay? The ultra-nationalists were designed by NATO and the CIA, by the way, which shouts out to the JFK files. It was really funny reading like the CIA operation at the time. The ultranationalists who are fucking straight up fascists and the paramilitary groups that they created with the CIA, okay, through NATO made it became a formative political movement in the country, in Turkey, because they would kill Kurds. They were squashing any matter of like socialist revolutionary activity in my country. They were killing Kurdish revolutionaries. And now the fucking leader of the MHP, the ultranationalist party, is fucking pro PKK. It makes no sense. It's just insane. It's like the Klan coming out and being like, you know what? The Black Panther Party had some really good ideas. We're actually aligning with the Black Panther Party. That's what it's like to have the fucking ultra-nationalist leader of the ultra-nationalist party come out and be like, yeah, no, this guy, Abdullah Öcalan, we're gonna do nation building. We're gonna do nation building. We're gonna help these Kurds is akin to, no, not like a Latino for Trump. It's significantly more insane than that. Okay. It's like the Klan coming out and being like, we are pro Black Panther Party. Okay. We're pro Black Panther Party. We're pro Jewish people. We're pro gays. It's like
an election coming up, and that Recep Tayyip Erdogan, after his many, many years in power, will not be able to stand for re-election. So a fluid situation in Turkey. We can cross over live, as promised, to our correspondent there, Emily Wither, who joins us from Istanbul. Emily, I think it's
yeah, in 1998, when Erdogan was the mayor of Istanbul, his son, Burak Erdogan, who has been living in the U.S. for over 2 decades, hit a singer with his car after running a red light and killed her. The city cleaning employees cleaned the crime scene right after. He didn't get arrested or anything. I think bu Şişli'de oldu değil mi? Ben bu bölgede nerede nerede Recep Tayyip Erdogan taking stuff. Yeah, this is literally this happened like right down the street from where I used to live in Istanbul. I know. I know exactly where it happened. Yeah, I mean, this is classic stuff. This is classic Erdogan. This is not even like, this is not even scratching the surface. Like, this heinous crime and its cover up, which is a crime in and of itself, is not even scratching the surface of the rampant corruption from the Erdogan regime.
Important. Just remind us what is happening on the ground, because despite a ban, people are out on the street.
That's right. We are seeing some small protests now in Istanbul outside the office. And
can I go back to Turkey? No, I can't. Not until this stuff gets cleared up. No.
A university here. Those university protests have already been broken up by the police. I should say that the protests now are very small. The authorities are doing everything they can to make sure that people do not gather on the streets here. They've closed many major roads into the city. They have closed down popular metro stops. They have restricted the use of social media for some popular apps. And they have also banned any rallies or protests here for the next 4 days. Whether we see large larger numbers coming out onto the streets despite all of those risks. We'll have to see. In the past, we have seen people gathering on their balconies or gathering at their windows and banging pots and pans in protest. We might see that later on this evening. But at the moment, this is a city braced now to see whether these protests get any larger.
And Emily, just remind us why Recep Tayyip Erdogan, the president of Turkey, why he feels so threatened by the mayor of Istanbul.
The mayor of Istanbul is incredibly charismatic and he's incredibly popular. In many polls, it shows that Erdogan is pretty
Glaze, but true. Glaze, but also kind of true.
much neck and neck with Ekrem İmamoğlu. He was due to have a big rally today in support for his presidential candidacy.
Bu haber biraz eski. Belediye binasının önünde on binlerce insan vardı. Gördük, izledik. Yeah, this is old news at this point. This is from a couple hours ago. Yeah, it's from 4 hours ago. We literally watched the mass mobilization take place when I first started.
Which is due to be announced in the coming days. The opposition were going to name him as their future presidential candidate. And I should say that critics here are saying that this crackdown could backfire on Erdogan, because in 2019, when Ekrem İmamoğlu won the mayor elections, Erdogan's government said that those elections were rigged and they called for a rerun. In that rerun, İmamoğlu came out even more popular. So it could be that this crackdown sees the mayor gaining even more votes. He's very popular across the political divide and he is seen as a key challenger to Tayyip Erdogan. And this has been going on for months.